So I'm going to get you to go ahead and sit up and ward off, because when we're using that back and forth motion, I want to get you to empower things also through the breath. But like I said, this is going to be the first one. We're going to be moving with the next one. So, all right, just like doing the form motions. All right, so here we go. Going to be in for a treat. That's all right. You'll be fine. So we're going to get into a bow stance. I'll do it mirror fashion. So you guys are going to get your left leg forward first, and I'm going to go ahead and talk you through it. I'm going to check it. Be aware of it. You know, have some, and I say integrity. I'm not saying you lie to yourself, but integrity with your movement. Look down at it. Make sure it's kind of in the right position, and then become familiar with what that is. All right. So the bow stance, of course, you're going to have your front leg or your front foot pointing straight ahead. Now, for me, if I put my foot on this line, on occasion, I may have it turned in slightly so that I don't have the foot like too flat, and then a lot of knee goes away, because I kind of move it so that I keep their legs kind of rounded, right? So the knee goes with the toe in this action, and what it does, it allows for me to keep a strong structure in this leg, a nice little range, right? So, so most will have it pretty flat, but it may have a tendency to kind of go outwards, away from the body. So you want it kind of going in towards closer to your center. It's almost making a rounding it, if you will, right? And so you want to be familiar with your gait, okay? Your gait is what makes things move with this fluidity I'm looking for. How do you fall into your legs, and how do you fall into your weight? What I mean by that, so if my weight is here, all right, I should feel that, all right, I can pull myself up, boom. I'm not reliant on this back leg to have to kind of launch me forward too much, you know what I mean? And so when I do this, I want to make sure this leg is stable for me. But I don't want to step too far that I really have to give it something to, you know, like now I'm casting myself forward with my head, as opposed to being just come underneath myself with the hips, right? So the shoulder width is always there, but what's important is your depth of your step, your gait, all right? So you don't want to step too far where you actually are falling into the leg. You want to make sure that you can put this leg down solid, just like I did before when I was forward, as if I'm not sure I want to actually put it out there just yet. And it's almost like, they say, like catwalk. You know, it's light, it's soft, it's unheard, and then you kind of fill it up with your weight. And as I say, when you put it here, what's important also, again, I'm going to say we're going to be working on details when we're doing the other movements, is where you distribute your weight as far as when you're sinking. What I mean by that is, don't kind of cast yourself forward so you can get lower. You're really just kind of sitting and catching yourself, and your weight is really kind of going in the middle. Does that make sense a little bit? So try not to overexert too much of your weight forward and driving it too much into your knee. It sits into your legs. You're going to feel it in here a little bit. And also, of course, depending on how deep you go, you'll feel a little bit more. But what's important about this is the flow. I catch myself, I feel myself up into that front leg, but it keeps me kind of balanced, so I'm not kind of falling off track, if you will, all right? So we're going to do it static first, get you into a flow, get you into like almost like a fluid motion, let the body loosen up. Then we're going to move with it, all right? Okay? So the one we're going to do first is grass to bird's tail on the left side. So this is going to be forward and back action as we do. Waist turns, we'll be pulling and pushing explicitly, okay? After you're getting used to the rhythm, we're going to make sure we tie it to the breath. We're going to get you used to that as far as the rhythm that you're going to create. All right, so we're going to push our weight back to the right. We're going to bring the right hand up, so we got underneath our chin, elbow down. Okay, we're going to bring it out, fill the ball up a little bit, and then you're going to bring the left hand underneath. So when you shift your weight forward, left hand's going to rise, the right hand's going to push down, and you're going to turn your waist to the left side. You're going to end with your left forearm in front of the body. Continue the motion by just turning the waist to the left side, and we're going to turn the palms to face each other briefly. Bring the bottom fingers up. Pull your weight down, pull your hands down as you push your weight back. up over the knee, ending with the left palm basically in the center of your chest, roughly about chin height. And then your right hand extended out with your left hand roughly about the elbow level. Fold the palm of the right hand as you turn forward. So they kind of go together. Then press by pushing the leg forward, not necessarily the hands. Once you get forward, slide the right hand off the left. Push your weight back, draw the hands in, and then lift your toes just slightly. Bring the hands down to the waist, and then push your fingers forward and back up. And we're going to gather that same thing again. We're going to draw in, hold the ball, ward off, bring the left wrist up, forearm in front of the body. Continue to turn the waist. Pull down or draw down, roll back. Palm to palm as you turn forward. Press. Separate hands right over left. Sit back. Lift your toes slightly. Push forward. Gather again. Breathe in. Going forward. Breathe out. All the way to the corner. Catch. Draw it back, breathing in. All the way up. Catch the palm. Breathe out. Pressing forward. Separate hand. Breathe in. Draw up the foot. Hands down to the waist. Pushing forward and back out. Breathe out. Drawing back, breathing in. Breathe out. Going forward, forward off. Breathe in, catching the fingers, drawing in, back. All the way up, catch the palm, palm, and press out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step up.